Peace, love, and light soul tribe. Welcome to my vibe. I am the inner path shaman, an intuitive psychic channeler, and a generational curse breaker with a message for light workers, for star seeds, for chosen ones, for anyone on their soul's evolutionary journey. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to help you to get some answers, some clarity, some illumination from the Most High Mother and Father God, your angels, your ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest love and light. Today's message is: do not reject your awakening. It's an energy projection attack to force you back into the matrix. Do not reject your awakening. It's an energy projection attack to force you back into the matrix. So before getting into the message, I would like to give a warm welcome to anyone listening that considers themselves to be a black cat, a black sheep, or a scapegoat. Basically, you're someone that has been ostracized, you've been bullied, you've been overstepped, you've been smear campaigned, all because you carry a special light and special gifts within your soul. You might know that light as the light of God, or the light of the universe, or the light of source, or the light of life, or the light of creation, or the light of Christ, or the light of truth, whichever resonates with you. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you to heal from that trauma, to close out the toxic karmic cycles, to break the generational curses, and be able to continue on or embark on your soul's evolutionary journey, which is also the expansion of that inner light. So welcome. If you're listening for the first time, do hit that subscribe button, and for notifications, select all so that you're notified every time I post an update. I would also like to give a warm welcome to my newest subscribers, both in the spirit and in the physical realms. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the 5D vibe. I would also like to welcome back my OGs, my day ones, both in the spirit and in the physical realms. Welcome back to another update, and thank you for rocking with me this far. Most importantly, I would like to thank you all, my soul tribe, worldwide, universe-wide, for the positive vibes, the positive feedback, the stories that you share with me through the comments, energetically, through the spirit realm, or vibrationally. I really appreciate hearing back from you, because you confirm for me that I'm bringing you the right messages, the right healing, the right illumination from the higher realms. It's my honor to be that vessel, and I love you all. Last but not least, I would also like to express gratitude for the opposing forces that I encounter on this journey. The haters of light, the haters of life, the dark forces, because through the contrast of their darkness towards my inner light, they have shown me just how powerful that light can be, and that it must stay on at all times. So that was a demonic interruption to cause me to pause. No doubt, it was an incoming attack. I'll be updating a generational curse breaker that is dealing with incoming attacks, graveyard attacks. I'll be updating someone working the graveyard shift. If that's you, this message definitely is for you, because I'm also recording the message during the hours typically known as the graveyard shift. So I'll be updating a generational curse breaker that is also dealing with the death attacks, but of course you're powering through, just like the inner path shaman did. You're powering through, and you're using them as a means of transformation, because that's what death energy is. In the spirit realm, death energy is transformation energy, meaning that you can't die in the spirit realm. You are an infinite spiritual being having a human experience. So when you get attacked by death attacks, when you're in your spiritual awareness or spiritual element, you cannot die. So that pause for me, definitely, because that's my spirit team confirming for me. I do also, when I'm in my channeling state, I'm channeling the energies that are present in the, in the collective, their collective energies. And of course, the messages are also resonant with each individual, as as the message resonates, as it happens to them. Because for some people the message might be 10% 10% resonance. For some people, it might be 90%, 100% resonance. It just depends on what the message is for you from your spirit team. But I do channel, it plays out, the energies play out, I do experience it. It's almost like we're walking the walk together as I channel the messages for you. So for me personally, that was an incoming attack, a death attack that did cause the pause in me in doing my usual gratitude and acknowledgement of the dark forces that I encounter on my path. And this is nothing new to me, so have no fear. My soul tribe, I'm used to it. They hit me with death attacks all the time. I'm attacked every time that I set up to channel these messages. And of course, that's how I work with a very powerful spirit team that supports me through those death and rebirth cycles. That's what I use. That's how I use the death energy to power through those cycles and transform myself. Death energy is also the energy of radical change. It's also the energy of new beginning. It's the energy of metamorphosis. So I'm also getting a confirmation through this message today that I've just gone through a metamorphosis, and it also, that means it's also a collective energy. The whole collective, the whole planet, if you will, the whole universe is actually going through a metamorphosis, a radical shift of energies, a radical recalibration of electromagnetic systems, of souls, of everything that resonates with light as we shift upward and ascend upward and onward into the age of Aquarius, which already is now present. It's the 5D energies, and it's already present on the planet. So this is what it is. That's also a symptom of what those death and rebirth energies are. As a collective, we are powering through death and rebirth cycles. So that was because I am channeling the messages in the spirit realm. So that means that spiritually, the divine forces see it before it happens. They stabilize me. They keep me able to continue on with the message. So it's like a live demo as well for my soul tribe, how the divine forces that you work with on your journey, how they can keep you stable in an attack, and of course keep you going, keep you alive, and resurrect you. That's also a live demonstration of the resurrection ability or gift or superpower, whatever resonates with you. So I'm gonna repeat that little bit, my acknowledgement of the dark forces before I continue on with the rest of the message. So last but not least, I would also like to express gratitude for the opposing forces, the dark forces that I encounter on this journey, the haters of light, the haters of life, the dark forces, because through the contrast of their darkness towards my inner light, they have shown me just how powerful this light can be, and that it must stay on at all times. I'm especially thankful that I can now share that light with my soul tribe, with the collective of light, with the world. I really appreciate that input on this journey. So let's get into the message through tarot. And before diving right in, I want to remind everyone that these messages are timeless. So when you hear the message, that's when your soul is ready to receive it. It doesn't matter when it was posted. Also, the messages are collective in nature, so only take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. If the message resonates with you today and you would like a deep dive into your circumstances through a personal reading, a session coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, if the message resonates with you today and you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, especially for the multi-dimensional aspects contained in the message for yourself today, add green hearts to the comments. By adding green hearts to the comments, you animate Most High Mother and Father God or Source or the universe to optimize your heart chakra with the 528 Hz frequency, which is also the frequency of healing, the frequency of love, the frequency of God, the frequency of DNA repair. So feel free to add as many green hearts as you are divinely inspired to. And also don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonates with you today, to help others find this healing and illuminating message. So again, the message today is: do not reject your awakening. It's an energy projection attack to force you back into the matrix. And that's exactly what just happened. I'm just gonna take a sippy break. I love how the truth is revealed in real time. So yeah, that was an attack to try to suck me back into the matrix, because I'm sure my soul tribe by now, you know that the inner path shaman is not in the matrix. I mean, I have a whole escape the matrix oracle deck. That means I'm not doing the matrix, and that was just an attack to disrupt my messages, to disrupt my throat chakra, to and yes, anytime that dark force is attacking, they're gonna use death energy to to achieve that end. And of course, if you carry light, death energy is dark energy, dark force energy, and if you carry light, light always wins over wins over the darkness. That was a dark force croaking out of my throat. Yeah, so right now dark forces are targeting chosen ones, light workers, star seeds that are awakening, because awakening means you choosing, how you live, what your soul's purpose is, how you spend your energy. Your energy is currency. I'll be updating someone that has watched a recent message in the channel library titled "Energy is Currency," or this would be a call for you to watch it if you haven't already. But dark forces actually target you when you make that decision to choose how to use your energy, how to live, how to express your soul, because all those are elements, or all those are part of the major reason why you are on the planet. You incarnated to live a certain way, to create a certain way, to love a certain way, and dark forces have their own agenda of how you should live, how you should create, and who you should be literally. So I could be updating a generational curse breaker that is dealing with MK Ultra subconscious mind programs, MK Ultra subconscious mind cages, MK Ultra subconscious mind manipulation, MK Ultra simulations, reality alterations, or generational cases, hexes and spell in general that operate in a similar fashion, because MK Ultra is just part of that umbrella. It's under that umbrella term of generational cases, hexes, spells, because that's how MK Ultra works. So yeah, when you start making those choices, dark forces like that can jump on your path to try to stop or stall or stand still that awakening. And how they do that, how they try to put you back to sleep, is through death attacks. That's how that's how dark forces actually that's how dark forces put chosen ones, light workers, star seeds to sleep. It's through death attacks, because death attacks can actually induce a sleepy feeling. So if you are a bearer of light, you don't actually die. You actually, yeah, you can hear the attacks coming through, right? That's just a water bottle, by the way. But when they're astral projecting, it can sound like, like a big pop sound. And I know that they are trying to disturb the energy, the vibe of the message. But they use death attacks to and actually, yes, at a quantum level, pop of the water bottle is actually like, it's like an explosion. In the spirit realm, it's like an explosion. But if you are a being of light, light always overcomes the darkness, and light always carries you through those divine light, the light of God, the light of the universe, the light of creation. It carries you through, that attack or that cycle. So that's what just happened. And yes, I have been experiencing dark forces trying to pull the narrative a certain way, trying to trying to change the message, the narrative, or to stuff the message, with other content. So I'm going to stick to the message today, which is do not reject your awakening. And these messages are spiritual messages designed to keep you in the consciousness and awareness of yourself as an infinite spiritual being having a human experience. So dark forces have put chosen ones, light workers, Starseeds, to sleep in their incarnation in the Piscean age, asleep to the fact that you are an infinite spiritual being having a human experience. Because when you are aware of your spiritual energies, when you are aware of your spiritual presence, when you are aware of your spiritual gifts, when you are aware of your spirituality in general, it actually puts you on the right path, first of all, because that is the path of your destiny. And it also puts you on the best and highest timeline. It puts you in the most powerful version of you, because everything originates in the spirit realm before it takes physical form. So that means that you have the power to create in the spirit realm. You also have the power to stop attacks in the spirit realm, like what just happened. In the spirit realm, you can stop attacks before they materialize, before they become a physical reality, when you have your awareness and consciousness oriented in the right direction, the north node of your soul, the true magnetic north of your soul. So when you're on that path, when you make the decision to be in the true magnetic north of your soul, dark forces also lurk along the way. Even though you've already awakened, or you are awakening to the fact that you're an infinite spiritual being, they will still lurk, they will still try hard, because this is how they've always lived and existed, by mooching and harvesting the energy of light workers, starseeds, and chosen ones. That's the reason for their existence. So they will still lurk on your path until you reach, until you make a clean break, so to speak. But during the early stages of your awakening, dark forces lurk to try to lure you back, to try to hoover you back. And be updating a generational curse breaker that's dealing with COVID narcissists. If that's you, this message also is for you. They could be trying to hoover you back, suck you back into the old way of being, into your old identity, the identity they created for you, the one where you were subservient and where you were malleable, where you were pliable, where you could be exploited and manipulated into any shape, literally like Play-Doh. So that's how the Matrix had us. They had us like Play-Doh. They had us, in that state where they could manipulate our energies, our souls quite easily. And now that you hearing this message, because if you're hearing this message, you are on the path, on the journey of spiritual awakening. You hearing this message, you have chosen to cut that out of your path. You're not allowing energy harvesting of your soul. You're not allowing any manipulation of your soul. And of course, that will cause dark forces to attack you with gimmicks, with illusions, with tricks, with smoke screens, to, you know, make you reject your awakening, because your awakening excludes them. Your awakening is awakening to their darkness and walking away from them. So this could be things, places, people, situations that no longer resonate with you on your journey. So yeah, they could be trying to hoover you back. And I could also be updating a generational curse breaker that's also dealing with gaslighting attacks. If that's you, this message also is for you. Or this could be a call for you to watch a past message in the channel library titled Gaslighting Wild Again. I mean, what just happened is also another form of gaslighting for you know, to try to drive the inner path shaman into a state of fear, to try to get the inner path shaman to question her reality as she does these messages. But the inner path shaman is already aware that we are in spiritual warfare. These are spiritual messages, and the inner path shaman is prepared to touch and feel the energies that are present as she channels the messages. But that was a gaslighting attempt to make me question my reality, and of course to put me in a state of fear and petrification, and obviously stop, you know, you know, stop sharing my gift of channeling messages. So anyway, this is also a message for me as much as it is a message for my soul tribe, because these are collective messages. So do not reject your awakening. It's an energy projection attack to force you back into the matrix. And right as I said that, there's another, you know, pop on the water bottle, and that usually happens because I have, you know, I have gone on shamanic journeys to observe what actually happens, and it's a different format, a different you know, a different set of eyes, you know, to see what actually happens while I'm doing these messages. And of course, yeah, it is an attack by dark forces with you know, with their spiritual weapons, and yeah, the pop sound is meant to, it's meant to, you know, it's meant to startle, it's meant to explode, and, you know, cause a, you know, an energy explosion, a disruption of the flow of the message. But anyway, here we go into the message again. Four of Wands is the opener, and it's fire energy. And yeah, so just remember, self-awareness helps you to stay on track with who you are. And yeah, I'm having to chime in here and there because dark forces are trying to control the message, but I have the control of the message. But I'm just chiming in again to remind you that self-awareness is a tool, a weapon on this journey to help you to stay, you know, to stay awake, aware of who you really are, and to stay out of traps that are designed, snares that are designed to entrap your soul, and of course to you know, to stop your awakening. Because one being of light, or one light bearer awakening, is like a nuclear bomb literally to dark forces, because it has a ripple effect, right? It has I could be updating someone that was incarnate during the Hiroshima, is it the Nagasaki and Hiroshima, that's coming up for a reason. But I'd be updating someone that was incarnate during that time. It's also called the mushroom cloud. Yeah, that's, yeah. And chosen ones, I haven't been like looking at I haven't been looking at this. I stay spiritual most of the time, so I'm not tapping into these energies in the physical realm for them to come up in the messages. I'm purely channeling spiritual messages. So yeah, so one chosen one, light worker, star seed, awakening to who you really are and being on your soul's purpose, is like a nuclear bomb in the realm of darkness. And by darkness, I mean the realm where Satan existed, because Satan doesn't exist anymore. The realm where Baphomet existed, because chosen ones, light workers, are awakening and releasing these demons. So the more that their energy supply dwindles, they actually die out. So if you have defeated the Baphomet demon, if you have defeated Satan, it means that he doesn't exist in your world and in the collective world, or the collective, in the collective of light. Satan does not exist, right? Satan cannot stand the light. So self-awareness helps you to keep out of Satan's constructs and to stay in power and authority over Satan, and of course own your awakening and not reject your awakening, because dark forces are running out of energy supplies and they're becoming so desperate, and yes, they are attacking, and they are petrified, because one light worker, starseed chosen one, awakening is like that explosion of light, and light always overcomes, light always overpowers the darkness. So that's what's taking place on this journey of spiritual awakening at a collective level. Light workers, starseeds, chosen ones are awakening as the higher powers, the divine powers, recalibrate the electromagnetic systems, the energy systems. The energies are shifting at a very high level and powerful level. So it's, you might know this time period as the Great Awakening, because yes, strange things are happening. You might be updating someone that's going through Ascension symptoms. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. But it is that time where there's a mass awakening taking place on the planet, and of course there is a backlash from the dark forces because they're getting exposed. We are in the age of enlightenment. We are in the age of Aquarius, which is known as the age of enlightenment, the golden age, where everything done in the darkness is being exposed in the light. So dark forces have nowhere to hide. Their illusions, their tricks, their dark magic, dark sorcery, their generational curses, hexes, and spells, everything is coming out in the open, because Mother Earth has shifted from 3D consciousness, which was fraught with density, with lies, with tricks, with illusions, to 5D consciousness, whose baseline frequency is love. So that's what is taking place. There is a backlash by dark forces. They are attacking chosen ones, light workers and starseeds, to make you reject your awakening. And this could be through crown chakra attacks, to put you in a state of psychosis, to put you in a state of mental chaos or mental imbalance, to make you doubt yourself. I could also be updating someone that's dealing with self-doubt attacks. If that's you, this message is for you. Do not reject your awakening. Stay on that horse, stay on that path. If you're experiencing attacks right now, it's an energy projection attack to force you back into the matrix. But when you listen to these messages, remember they are spiritual messages. So that means you are in the spirit realm when you're listening to this message, and you are therefore able to see or feel the attacks and stop them or mitigate them before they become a reality in the physical realm. So let's get in through tarot finally and see what else Most High Mother and Father God would like you to focus on. I had already touched on the Four of Wands, and yes, I was taken back. I am saying useful things, yes, but I can definitely feel that dark forces want me to go back and forth with the message so that I can eventually lose myself or lose the message. But I remain in control of the message, and of course I could be also channeling the message for someone that's experiencing the same kind of attack, because it is collective energy. Stay on that horse. Do not reject your awakening. It's an energy projection attack to force you back into the matrix. Gaslighting gone wild again. It's gaslighting attack. So Four of Wands is fire energy. So Four of Wands is the energy of stability, is the energy of grounding, especially through creativity. So you are being encouraged, especially if you are experiencing attacks, to suck you back into the matrix. Stay creative in that Four of Wands energy. Four of Wands is also the energy of celebration. So that's why I can see why dark forces are also trying to pull me and lure me a certain way. Let's pull more tarot cards and see what it is that the collective is celebrating, or what we are stabilizing and grounding as a collective that the dark forces were trying to suck back into the matrix. And by the way, when energies are being recalibrated and balanced as well, it's like an energy vortex, right? It's like energy swirling or spinning around, and yes, there can be turbulence in the spiritual landscape, in the spiritual air. So that is also what is now, that energy of stability, the number 4 energy is now like whatever that turbulence was, it is now settling and grounding. And of course, also you are also being encouraged in your own personal space to stay creative in that 4 of Wands energy, and stay creative. Do not reject your awakening. It's an energy projection. It's an attack to force you back into the matrix. So let's pull more tarot cards and see what else Most High Mother and Father God would like you to focus on. It could be a life path number 4. You could be born the 4th of a month. You could be born in April. You could be born April the 4th. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So 3 of Cups is coming through. This is also another energy of celebration. So that's a good thing, especially with the disruption that was, taking place earlier in the message, the swelling of energies, as I was trying to stay on track. 3 of Cups is the energy of celebration. So I'll be updating a generational curse breaker that has weathered very rough dark storms or dark nights of the soul, and you have awakened. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. Celebrating this energy of 3 of Cups, and number 3 is also the energy of growth. So that means spiritually you're growing, because Cups is also water, and water is the spirit realm. It's the waters of your soul. So you are growing spiritually, you are expanding spiritually. Do not reject your awakening. It's an energy projection attack to force you back into the matrix. So yeah, be in this 3 of Cups energy. Celebrate your spiritual success, your spiritual achievements. Stay creative. You could be a life path number 3, be born the 3rd of a month, be born in March, be born March the 3rd. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So the moon is coming through. No wonder, when moon energies show up, this message is not during a full moon energy portal, but when moon energies show up, it means that there's full moon energy present. Because the full moon, like those energies, they don't disappear just because a full moon cycle has ended. Full moon energy can be present, but of course, it just depends on the day. It just depends on, what's taking place, even at a cosmic level, right? So a full moon energy being present is the energy of illumination. It's the energy also of mystery. It's also the energy of release. So, naturally, dark forces, when they're being released in this moon energy, they tend also to embody full moon lunacy. So I'm also seeing it for the first time, because what just took place earlier was literally like full moon lunacy, except that it's not full moon time. It's not full moon time. So yeah, so connect with the moon energies, to get more clarification or clarity, especially if you're under attack, to put your mind or your emotions too, because the moon is also about your emotions. The moon governs your emotions. So spend time with the moon, meditate on the moon, to or with the moon, spend time with the moon or meditate in moon energies to to gain more clarity, to also see what's lurking in the dark, because moon energies are also the revealer of what's lurking in the dark. So dog energy or canine energy is coming through. I could be updating a serious star seed. This could also be a dog DNA activation, or a wolf DNA activation, because wolves are also canines. They're in the canine family. So I could be updating a lone wolf. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So this could be a wolf DNA activation in the message today. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So yeah, so I could also be updating someone that's dealing. I'm hearing the big bad wolf. The big bad wolf might be lurking on your path, so that's why you are being encouraged to connect with moon energies for clarity and to see what's lurking in the dark, and of course to release anything that no longer resonates with you on your journey. Do not reject your awakening. It's an energy projection attack to force you back into the matrix. So you could resonate with the number 18. You'll be born the 18th of the month. You'll be born 1918. You'll be born 1981 or be 81 years old. You'll be born January the 8th or August the 1st. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So Two of Cups is coming through. Yeah. So this is the energy of balance. This is the energy of, the power of two together. This is the energy of integration. So I'm really glad that the message is, unraveling beautiful energies, because Four of Cups was for grounding through creativity and of course being in celebratory energies, and of course Three of Cups echoing that. And here's why. It's because at a planetary level, at a cosmic level, whatever disruption was taking place, it is now being resolved divinely, through the spirit realm, by the appearance of this Two of Cups energy. It's the energy of balance. It's the energy of togetherness. I'm also hearing. So whatever the big bad wolf was trying to tear apart, it remains intact. Whatever that means for someone. Yeah, I could be updating someone that is familiar with the story, the childhood fairy tale, Little Red Riding Hood, or this could be a call for someone to familiarize yourself with that fairy tale, with that story. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But the big bad wolf was a deceiver in that story, trying to alter Little Red Riding Hood's reality. The big bad wolf actually ate up Little Red Riding Hood's grandmama and then pretended to be her grandmama. So he was pretending he was a wolf dressed up as the grandmother. So that is very metaphoric. Only take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So that could be someone's grandmama coming through saying, do not reject your awakening. It's an energy projection attack to force you back into the matrix. So yeah, so focus on what you just achieved. You are achieving integration at an individual level. You are achieving togetherness in your own soul. You are achieving soul integration. You are achieving unification. It's also the energy of unification. It's the unified field. So at a collective level, that is also what is taking place. Mother Earth is also achieving union, achieving balance, achieving togetherness in this age of Aquarius, because the Aquarius is it's an air sign, but Aquarius is the water bearer, so it is the age of Aquarius, as in there's water involved there. So what just happened is a balancing out of those waters. Actually, the Two of Cups does carry Aquarius energy. That's why I'm talking about it. I'm picking up on it. Two of Cups carries Aquarius energy. I could be updating an Aquarius. If that's it, this message definitely is for you. So yeah, harmony and balance at last. You could be a life path number 2. You could be born the 2nd of a month. You could be born in February. You could be born February the 2nd. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. The Empress is coming through. Things keep getting better and better. So yeah, celebrate that you're an empress. I could be updating a divine feminine. I could also be updating a divine masculine that is in your empress energy, because remember, every soul has the polarity of masculine and feminine energies, and two of cups, the number two, is also the energy of polarity. It's also the energy of opposites. And of course, if you are manifesting empress energy, it means that you're nailing it, you're balancing things out. Congratulations. I'm also picking up on an ascended master. I could be updating someone that's working with the Egyptian goddess, goddess Isis. I could also be updating someone that's working with the Roman goddess of love, goddess Venus. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Yeah, Venus is very, very present and active in the age of Aquarius, as it is the return of spirituality and love back onto the planet. The age of Aquarius baseline frequency is love, so that means Venus is holding it down for us. So I'll be updating someone working with Venus. You could be a life path number 3. It's a repeat of the number 3 in the message today. I'm picking up on Messiah energy. You could be 33 years old. You could be born 1933. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. Yeah, you could be seeing repeating trees. That means it's an amping up of that energy of growth, of expansion. That's what number 3 energy is. Ace of Pentacles is coming through. More reason to celebrate in that 3 of Cups and 4 of Wands energy. So intuitively, it means celebrate through your creativity as well, because creativity puts you in flow state. It puts you in direct connectivity with divine forces, with divine powers, with your spirit team. So I'm picking up on someone that's being called to celebrate in the spirit realm with your spirit team. They're calling you because you're an ace. You just scored an ace. I'm also hearing Ace of Pentacles is about new beginnings. It's also about your physical reality. Pentacles are your physical reality. Pentacles are the materialization of your spiritual seeds, the fruition of your spiritual seeds, your spiritual efforts. So manifesting an Ace of Pentacles, it means that you're manifesting a new reality, a new beginning. I could also be updating someone that's manifesting new streams of income. I'm definitely updating someone that's manifesting a new life. This could also be a new life after closing out on difficult cycles, difficult generational curses, hexes, and spells. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. But you are an ace. Do not reject your awakening. It's an energy projection attack to force you back into the matrix. You're an ace, you're a winner, you're a champion, you're an ascended master. That means you're also a leader, an alpha personality, a pioneer. That's who I'm updating. You could be a life path number 1. You could be born the 1st of a month. You could be born in January. You could be born January the 1st. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So 9 of Pentacles is coming through to confirm what I just said a second ago, that you are closing out a difficult cycle. I'm updating someone that's closing out, or that has just closed out a difficult cycle. That would be the reason why your spirit team would be telling you to celebrate through a spiritual message, because 9 of Pentacles is the energy of wish fulfillment. So you're manifesting wish fulfillment in your pentacles, in your physical reality. I will be updating someone that's manifesting cycle ending and closure. That is very significant to you at this time, and of course it's causing any dark forces on your path to want to pull you back into the matrix, especially if you're someone that's influential. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. Do not reject your awakening. It's an energy projection attack to force you back into the matrix. So you could be a life path number 9. You could be born the 9th of a month. You could be born in September. You could be born September the 9th. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. I'll be updating someone that's dealing with MK ultra frequency fences. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. I'd be updating someone that has watched, or this could be a call for you to watch a past message in the channel library titled Frequency Fence is Destroyed. Take it if it resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So Three of Pentacles is coming through. Wow. And in my spread, I have these threes all together in a line. So I could be updating someone that has recently seen the angel number 333. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. I'm going to ring the bell to scatter any dark forces that are lurking, and of course trying, this is exactly what they were trying to disrupt earlier, and I am of course going to ring that bell now. The frequency or the sound of that bell or any bell ringing really is very annoying and irritating to dark forces, because it scatters and dissipates their energies. So this could also be a call for you to vibe cleanse with sound as you continue with the rest of the message. But you are amping up in this energy of expansion and growth. Congratulations, you are the Empress after all. The Empress is someone that is well endowed, someone that is abundant, someone that also nurtures and grows things, and brings things into the world, into reality. This is who you are. So yeah, your pentacles are changing for sure. Your reality is changing. That's why you're receiving gaslighting attacks. If you are receiving gaslighting attacks to bring you back to a miserable matrix reality, it's because you're expanding, you're growing as a totally new person that is discontinuous from your old matrix identity. And of course, when they lose one light worker, remember Spirit said it's like a nuclear explosion or an explosion of light in the dark world. When one light worker or being of light wakes up, so it's quite an impact. So that's why they would be attacking you to try to suck you back in, because your awakening is actually causing instability in the world of darkness. That's how powerful you are. So 10 of Cups is coming through. 10 of Cups is the energy of harmony. It's the energy of satisfaction. It's the energy of happiness. It's also the energy of a family being together. The energy of reunion. I could be updating a generational curse breaker that is bringing back your family. That's why your ancestors are chiming in and telling you to celebrate, because you have successfully brought your family together. You have kept your family together. 10 of Cups can also mean you and your loved ones are safe at this time. 10 of Cups in other tarot decks also carries rainbow energy. So I'll be updating a light warrior of the rainbow of the Hopi prophecy. Recently you've seen a rainbow, dreamt of a rainbow. If that's you, this message is for you. So yeah, 10 is also a high achiever number. You're an ace after all. You're someone that really does things to a high standard. You fight your spiritual battles to a high standard, and of course that's why you're the Empress. Congratulations. So you could be born the 10th of a month, you could be born in October, you could be born October the 10th. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. The double 10th could also be significant to someone. So since this message really had attack energy, I'm going to take another sip. We're going to do another drill down into who exactly Spirit is talking about, give you more clues. And so let's do that through Oracle messages. And if the message resonates with you today and you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonates with you to help others find it. And if you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, add green hearts to the comments. Yeah, so feel free to hydrate as well to keep your fluid levels balanced and your light receptivity optimal. We are dating someone dealing with dry mouth. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So toil and labor is coming through. So yeah, I'll be updating a generational curse breaker that is living an old identity of toil and labor, and whoever spirit is talking about in the message today, they have created that trap for you. That is what they're trying to suck you back into the matrix for, to put you in a state of toil and labor. So do not reject your awakening. You could be 38 years old, you could be born 1938 or 1983. You could be 83 years old, you could be born August the 3rd or March the 8th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So thoughts is coming through. So whoever comes to mind as you hear the message today, that's who's trying to get you to reject your awakening through an energy projection. So pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to your thoughts. You could be born the 16th of a month, be born 1916, you be born 1961, or be 61 years old, be born January the 6th or June the 1st. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Yeah, so I'll be updating a generational curse breaker dealing with crown chakra attacks by whoever spirit is talking about in the message today, in a way or designed to capture your thoughts or to control your thoughts. If that's what this message definitely is for you, because that's exactly how it played out earlier in the message today, an attempt to hijack my mind, to control my mind, to control my thoughts, to drive the message a certain direction, other than what the truth is. So pay attention to your thoughts, pay attention to your thoughts. And this could be a crown chakra clearing for someone through the message today. It could be a crown chakra block clearing through the message today. Do not reject your awakening. Despair is coming through. So whoever spirit is talking about in the message today, they themselves are in a state of despair. They themselves are in a state of toil and labor, even if it's just spiritual energy, because we are in a season of judgment day on the planet where everything that has been hidden in the dark, that's why moon energies are present, everything that has been hidden in the dark is literally so exposed. The dark forces are so exposed and in despair, and of course that is also what's causing those gaslighting attacks. So whoever comes to mind as you hear the message today, they are in despair, they're toiling and laboring, especially over their karma. If you're closing out cycles, we have number 9 energy present. So if you're closing out cycles, they're in despair over it. And they could be constantly thinking and also trying to suck you back into the matrix through your thoughts, because they don't have to come and drag you physically. They can simply just do it through your thoughts. I'll be updating someone that's dealing with MK Ultra subconscious mind control. If that's what this message definitely is for you. A card dropped to confirm that it was MK Ultra earlier. Poverty is coming through. Yeah, MK Ultra would want to keep you in poverty too. Do not reject your awakening. I'll be updating a generational curse breaker that is also breaking financial curses. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. Closing out on poverty by breaking generational curses related to poverty that have plagued you, your bloodline, your ancestry. If that's you, this message definitely is for you, because now you are no longer that person that poverty can be associated with, that despair can be associated with, that toil and labor can be associated with, because you're the Empress, because you're the Ace of Pentacles, because you're all these celebration energies. So yeah, whoever spirit is talking about in the message today, it also means that that energy of poverty has returned to them, because it's a time of the balancing of the scales of justice on the planet. That's why number 2 and Libra energy are also present in the message today. So yeah, everyone is reaping what they have sown. That is the evolutionary or extinction event that is taking place on the planet. So it just depends on where one finds themselves on that spectrum. Some are becoming extinct. The dark forces, that is, as more light expands on the planet, and of course expansion energy is present in the message. So child is also coming through, so I can be updating someone that's hearing from their child or from their inner child. I can be updating someone that's on an inner child healing journey. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. Your inner child is saying, do not reject your awakening. It's an energy projection attack to force you back into the matrix, especially through your thoughts, through your consciousness. So you could be 18 years old, you'll be born 1918, you'll be born 1981, or be 81 years old, you'll be born January the 8th or August the 1st. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So gift is also coming through. So I'm definitely updating someone that's a gift to this world. That's who you are. Your awakening is a gift to this world because you incarnated to help the collective make that ascension, that jump from 3D to 5D consciousness through your light, through your experiences. So you are a gift. Your name could mean gift. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. This could also be a call for you to be more conscious and aware of any gifts that may be coming your way at this time, or whoever Spirit is talking about in the message today. They may be planning to send you a gift, or they may have gifted you in the past but laced it with juju, with dark magic, to make you reject your awakening when the time comes. So I could be updating a generational curse breaker because child energies are present. This could be someone that you dealt with in your childhood. I could be updating someone that's doing past life regressions. If that's what this message definitely is for you. So they could have given you gifts in childhood laced with laced with juju to cause you toil and labor, to cause you despair, to cause you poverty, in your life for the rest of your life, but rooting in your childhood, because that's touching on your roots. I'll be updating someone that's also dealing with root chakra attacks at this time. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. Root chakra attacks can also be someone, a dark entity from the past, pulling on you through your thoughts, trying to pull on your inner child, and of course bully your inner child into rejecting your awakening. But when you're on a journey of awakening with your inner child, your inner child is God. Your inner child is smarter than that. Your inner child has been around these dark forces more than your adult self, because your inner child is the oldest part of you. So I'll be updating someone that has watched, or someone that needs to watch a past message in the channel library titled Oldest Part of You. Take it if it resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But the oldest part of you is telling you to not reject your awakening, because that's also the wisest part of you. So pay attention to gifts, or whatever that means to you, whatever resonates with gifts, and whoever Spirit is talking about in the message today. They could also have stolen your gifts, and you have closed out on them in that Nine of Pentacles energy. You have aced it, you have successfully closed out on them, and they may be attacking you to suck you back into their matrix of illusion and deceit and smoke screens. So yes, I often mention MK Ultra in the umbrella term generational curses, hexes, spells. But generational curses, hexes, spells can also be the names of individuals, the individuals that have been very dark and cold-blooded to you on your journey. That also is the embodiment or the personification of a curse. So wow, coffin energy just came through. Whoever Spirit is talking about in the message today, well, I'm getting animated and excited because that attack was quite something. Whoever was attacking earlier, and I did mention that it was death attacks. I went into it, right? It was death attacks. Yeah, and here's the confirmation right here. They were trying to cause death, and I got animated and excited because it means that I've been able to stay on my throne. I've been able to stay as that empress in my authority, and of course, as an Ace of Pentacles, I've maintained my ground in my reality. I've continued on with the message and sent that energy right back to sender, especially when I rang the bell. That's what the bell does, chosen one. So whenever you experience energetic attacks, definitely dark forces are always, almost every time, they attack you with death, because what death does is it puts you into a sleep state where they can, where they can get things done or snatch or grab something out of you, even if you end up waking up moments later or coming to, whatever that means. So it's not every time that you take a nap that your body actually really feels like napping. It could be a death attack. A dark force can even make you have a power nap. They can have you dead for 15 minutes and get away with stuff, So whoever that is or whoever that was, they are now manifesting this coffin energy, this death energy, because I myself transformed that energy. I didn't allow it to take me out. I didn't allow it to disrupt the message. I didn't allow it to be, to be the focus of the message. So that energy has returned back to the sender. That is also evidence of the balancing of scales and the instant karma that is taking place on the planet. So whoever spirit is talking about for you, if they were sending you death energy, they are manifesting that death. And I could also be updating a generational curse breaker that is also dealing with a ghost. If that's in this message, definitely is for you. Mature woman is also involved, so I could be updating a generational curse breaker that is dealing with a mature woman, or I could also be updating a generational curse breaker that is a mature woman. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Yeah, do not reject your awakening. It's an energy projection designed to force you back into the matrix. And actually, chosen ones, the coffin energy showing up too. I could be updating someone that's working with the Grim Reaper. I could be updating someone that's working with Santa Muerte. I could be updating someone that's working with Kali. But you gotta remember that when you exit the matrix, you actually die to that identity. So it's also a reminder that you are no longer who you were in the matrix. So when dark forces try to lure you or to hoover you back, you have to remind them that you died to that identity. And guess who did it? It was the dark forces that actually killed you through their death attacks, because every time you receive death attacks, chosen ones, it's actually real death energy. That's why it's showing up in the message. It's actual real death energy. And of course, if you carry the light, you can power through it, especially if you have activated your resurrection superpower. It's almost like it's seamless. You can't really feel it. You may feel like pain, Ascension symptoms and so forth, but you don't feel dead. Because your consciousness doesn't die, your soul doesn't die. So it's just like it's like a death and an instant death and rebirth, or an NDE, a near death experience, but you don't actually stay dead. So yeah, that's what just happened. And of course, you gotta remember that you died to that matrix identity, and when dark forces show up to try to pull you back, throw that coffin back at them. I'm hearing throw that coffin back at them and remind them that they killed you, they attacked you with death attacks, because when they send you toil and labor attacks, they're gonna attack you with death. Because they have to have you in a dead state as an empress, they have to have you in a dead state to get you to agree to be in a position of toil and labor, to be in a dead-end job. So that's exactly what it is that they attack you with death every time, and also they do it through sex magic. That's how they transmit that death energy, through sex attacks. So I'll be updating someone that's also doing sacral chakra cleansing. If that's in this message, definitely is for you. But for them to put you in despair, for them to to put poverty curses on you, for them to steal your gifts, they have to put you in a coffin, literally. So I could be updating a generational curse breaker that has literally destroyed coffins that have been created as altars by dark forces to launch their death attacks on you. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. And let me tell you, that's the first time I'm hearing that someone can create a coffin as an altar to launch death attacks, but it's coming out in the message. It's coming out in the message. You could be 19 years old, you'll be born 1919, you'll be born 1991, you'll be 91 years old, you'll be born January the 9th or September the 1st, to take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So house is also coming through. So whoever comes to mind as you hear the message, they also touched your house, and this could be metaphoric. This could be, anything that you call home, anything that resonates with house or with home, because house is a place where you live, house is a place where you dwell. But I could also be updating a generational curse breaker, an empress whose house has been attacked, especially through these death attacks, through these coffin attacks, and of course your ancestors or your inner child, whoever is coming through for you in the message today, they're saying throw that coffin back. Throw that coffin back. Yeah, because they wanted death at your house. I'm hearing they wanted death at your house. So throw that coffin back. Or I'm also updating someone that is already volleyed back that coffin energy. I'll be updating a tennis ace because ace energy is present. If that's in this message, definitely is for you. So I would also be updating a volleyball enthusiast. If that's in this message, definitely is for you. So let's get into psychic oracle messages, mediumship oracle messages, and see what else Most High Mother and Father God would like you to focus on. If the message resonates with you today and you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. I'm definitely updating someone that's going through radical change. That's what spiritual awakening is. It's a radical change. It's a radical shift from who you used to be. Do not reject your awakening. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonates with you, to help others find it. So clairsentience is coming through, and let me tell you, clairsentience has been very insistent, because when I picked up the deck to lay it on the on the counter where I lay the decks when I'm doing the message, clairsentience was at the top of the stack, and y'all just saw how much shuffling I did, and then I did more hand shuffling, and when I started shuffling, clairsentience flashed at me, and here it is again. Clairsentience is being activated for someone in the message today, because it's a superpower that works through your heart chakra, and it's the ability to extract information, to store information, to analyze, and to even use it later using the original feeling that you felt, and of course use it for discernment. Clairsentience is also very powerful. It's a super weapon it's a superpower because your heart chakra is the most powerful chakra in your chakra column. It can process the most light codes or the most electric signals. Your heart chakra is the biggest sender and receiver of electric signals. We are electrical bodies. So yeah, so clairsentient, you might also know your heart chakra is your heart center. So I'll be updating a generational curse breaker that has been receiving heart chakra attacks. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. Be of service is also coming through, so do not reject your awakening. Be of service, because you incarnated to help the collective to awaken, to help the collective make the shift from 3D to 5D consciousness. That is your soul's blueprint. That is the reason why you're going through an awakening, is to be of service. So clairaudience is coming through, and clairaudience is also a superpower, And wow, this message is amazing. Superpowers being activated, and clear audience. Clear audience is about your hearing. So I'm gonna read, the information card here because it's calling me to do that. Have you ever heard your name being called when no one is actually there? Does a particular song or piece of music play in your head unexpectedly? Do you sometimes hear what others are thinking? These could be indicators you have the ability of clear audience. So yeah, I'd be updating someone that has also watched a recent message in the channel library titled Post Awakening Mania or Psychosis, because yeah, dark forces can put you in a state of mania or psychosis, to try to make you actually I meant to show the other side, the picture. So yeah, so dark forces can actually, put you in a state of mania or a state of psychosis in an attempt to make you doubt the superpowers that you're activating, especially your clear sentience, what you're feeling in your heart, and of course what you're hearing in your ear. So it's the inner sense of hearing, the ability to hear names, dates, certain sayings, and yes, even songs and melodies. You may be receiving the information on a psychic or a mediumistic level. Some people hear objectively, which is outside themselves. Others hear subjectively in their mind, as though through hearing messages in their own voice. So I'm going to leave it right there. Feel free to, of course, research further on clear sentience if it calls you to. So this could be a clear sentience activation boost or upgrade for someone in the message today. Do not reject your awakening. You're going through DNA upgrades. I'm definitely updating someone going through DNA upgrades. So nurturing thyself is very important, and of course that's Empress energy. Be in your Empress energy and nurture thyself, because yeah, a spiritual awakening can be very rough. You may be familiar with Ascension symptoms. Spirit guides is coming through, so your spirit guides are guiding you through it. Do not reject your awakening. You could resonate with birch tree energy, or even aspen tree, or any of the other trees. Or I'm also hearing poplar. I'm also so any of the trees that have white bark, you could resonate with that energy. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So psychic journaling is coming through. So this could be a call for you to journal. Because when you're developing your spiritual abilities, it helps you to keep track. It also gives you something to do to keep you occupied, because journaling is a creative activity, and journaling is not it's not restricted to pen and paper or typewriter or that kind of journaling, or laptop. That kind of journaling can be an art journal. Journaling can be some form of creativity. You journaling or documenting your progress of your spiritual awakening through the creation of something, like through journaling it, so to speak. So take journaling very, very broadly, but it looks like journaling also helps you to activate your psychic abilities. So so psychic journaling is also being activated. Do not reject your awakening. Yeah, because when you start activating your psychic abilities, your psychic powers, dark forces like to cause mania, psychosis, to make you doubt what's happening, because it means that you're leaving them behind, and they don't want that. So they're gonna make you doubt what's ahead of you, and they're gonna want to hoover you back or suck you back in, or make you want to crawl back to what you might think the comfort of what you already know, but you are being encouraged to stay on that path. Do not reject your awakening. Replenish your energy is also coming through. So yeah, so journaling can also help you to replenish your energy, especially your psychic energy, because if you're dealing with psychic vampires, they're gonna leave you depleted. They're gonna leave your energy depleted. So replenish your energy. Replenish your energy. Do not reject your awakening. I would also be updating someone whose energy has dipped because of the dark forces present in your energetic space. So that's why you're being reminded to replenish your energy. Time to heal, to heal yourself. Heal yourself from that energy harvesting. It's a time to heal. Do not reject your awakening. It's an energy projection attack to force you back into the matrix. So it's a time to heal. Focus on your healing. You are the Empress and you're the Ace of Pentacles. So focus on that and heal yourself around that. So evidence of spirit is coming through. So there are a few elements shown here. There's a watch, there's pearls, there's a rose. That could, mean there's a key that could mean something to someone. But, these could also be synchronicities for you. So pay attention to intuitive messages, especially if you come across these objects, or if it's resonating with you just by me holding up this card. But evidence of spirit, you can see this lady has an aura of light surrounding her. So I'm definitely updating someone that is also now evident, especially in the spirit and in the physical realm, because the age of Aquarius or 5D Earth is also heaven on earth. So in the spirit realm and in the physical realm, you have that golden aura, because it is the age of Aquarius. After all, it's known as the golden age. So you do embody that spirit, that energy, that golden energy, and do not reject your awakening. Dark forces may be trying to dim that gold or dim that light. It can also be light. So take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So I'm bringing out the Inner Path Oracle. This is my very own Oracle deck that I downloaded from Source, from the Most High Mother and Father God, the angels, the ancestors and spirit guides of the highest love and light. There are messages, there are activations. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. If the message resonates with you today and you would like a deep dive or a more personal activation through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonates with you, to help others find it. Initiation is also coming through. So I'll be updating someone that is going through an initiation, because spiritual awakenings also come with initiation. So this is like the process of going through tests and trials, tribulations, and powering through them, especially because coffin energy is present. You're transforming yourself, you're powering through, and of course you are achieving that awakening. So do not reject your awakening. I would also be updating someone that's going through an initiation with ascended masters, or with the ascended masters that you're working with on your journey. If that's you, this message is for you. The ascended masters are saying, do not reject your awakening. You are going through an initiation, especially to awaken these superpowers, because you do need spirit guides to help you to awaken that level of power, because clairsentience, clairaudience, these are superhuman powers. It means that you have to resurrect above being human. When you become a 5D soul, you actually resurrect above human consciousness, because human consciousness is 3D consciousness. So you could be 78 years old, you be born 1978 or 1987. You could be 87 years old, you'll be born July the 8th or August the 7th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Alchemist and Dragon came through at the same time. So I'm going to start with Alchemist. I'm definitely updating an energy shaman. I can be updating an awakening energy shaman, someone that is able to transmute energies from one form to another. For example, changing negative energies or coffin energies, changing them into positive energies, like how it played out in the message today. So you are an alchemist. You could also resonate with the novel The Alchemist. You could resonate with Urim and Thurim. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could be 59 years old. You could be born 1959 or 1995. You could be 95 years old. You could be born May the 9th or September the 5th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Dragon is coming through, so I could be updating a dragon ascended master. I could also be updating a dragon warrior. This could also be a dragon DNA upgrade or DNA activation for someone. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. I could also be updating someone that's working with Archangel Michael on this journey. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So your inner dragon is also saying, do not reject your awakening. It's an energy projection attack to force you back into the matrix. So you could be born the 16th of a month, you could be born 1916 or 1961. You could be 61 years old, you could be born January the 6th or June the 1st. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Green light is also coming through, so this could be a go-ahead activation for someone, however it resonates with you on your journey. But today's message is, you do not reject your awakening. So that means you have the green light to continue on your path of awakening. You have the green light. So you could be 36 years old, you could be born 1936 or 1963. You could be 63 years old, you could be born March the 6th or June the 3rd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So clarity is coming through. So this could be an activation for someone, or I'm also updating someone that also carries a lot of clarity, especially because you are an empress. It's a throne, an empress sits on a throne, and the throne is a higher seat than everybody else. So you are someone that carries clarity. So this could be a quest. I'd be updating someone that's also going on a vision quest to awaken that gift, that superpower of clarity. I could also be updating someone that's working with Ascended Master, the Egyptian god Horus. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So for someone, this could be a message from Horus: do not reject your awakening. And Horus is going to give you more clarity, I'm hearing. So you'll be 29 years old, you'll be born 1929 or 1992, you'll be 92 years old, you'll be born February the 9th or September the 2nd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So self-preservation is coming through. So this is an activation for you to stay in self-preservation mode, meaning only focus on yourself, nurture yourself, heal yourself, replenish your energy. This is what self-preservation mode is, so that you do not reject your own awakening, because dark forces are very good at manipulating the thoughts and of course controlling one's narrative, one's reality through the thoughts. So in self-preservation, it means that you are not really allowing any energy leaks, you're not allowing energy leaks, you're not allowing any invasions, especially into your mental space, and you're preserving yourself. You're not allowing anyone to make you crazy in the mind. So you could be 56 years old, you could be born 1956 or 1965, you could be 65 years old, you could be born May the 6th or June the 5th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So all-seeing eye is coming through. So This is an all-seeing eye activation for someone through the message today. And I could also be updating someone that's getting a third eye chakra block clearing through the message today. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could be 27 years old, to be born 1927, you be born 1972, or be 72 years old, you be born February the 7th or July the 2nd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Teacher is coming through, so I'll be updating an awakening spiritual teacher. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. I could also be updating someone that is a teacher by profession in this lifetime or past lives. If that's you, this message also is for you. Do not reject your awakening. It's an energy projection attack to force you back into the matrix. So if you were born the 13th of a month, you were born 1913 or 1931, if you were born the 31st of a month, you'll be 31 years old, if you were born January the 3rd or March the 1st, take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So meditation is coming through, so you definitely want to spend some time in meditation. Meditation also helps you to get some clarity. Meditation also helps you to ground yourself, to calm yourself down, and to balance yourself out. So this could be an activation for someone. Take it however it resonates and leave the rest. Will be 24 years old, you'll be born 1924 or 1942. You could be 42 years old, you'll be born February the 4th or April the 2nd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So I'm going to close this part of the message. I hope it has brought someone some clarity, some healing, some illumination. If you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonates with you to help others find it. And if you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, especially for the multi-dimensional aspects contained in the message for yourself, add green hearts to the comments. So I'm going to wrap it up now with angel answers. For anyone that has a question for your angel or angels and you would like them to reply through this oracle, now is the time. Please think of your question as I shuffle the cards. Angels, what is the angel answer for my soul tribe? What is the angel answer for my soul tribe? So the situation will improve is coming through. If your question resonates with this answer, then that is your answer. But otherwise, in keeping with today's message, do not reject your awakening. The situation will improve, especially the earlier stages of a spiritual awakening can actually seem very dark because the earlier stages of your spiritual awakening involve dark nights of the soul. So I'll be updating someone that's new to the journey of spiritual awakening. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. Dolphin energy is also coming through. You resonate with dolphins, or this could be a dolphin DNA activation in the message today. Take it. If it resonates, you could also resonate with the Little Mermaid. I could also be updating someone that's working with Poseidon on this journey. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So that's all I have for you today, Soul Tribe. I would like to take this opportunity to close this message and to wish everyone a beautiful day living your best life. Until next time, one earth, one love, peace.